Hello, I'm Janine. I'm the cardiac rehabilitation specialist nurse. And today we're going to do a video on the cardiac rehabilitation circuit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at level 1 and they'll demonstrate the exercises for you from each of the groups, for the muscle groups that we're going to be doing. So there'll be Mick and Dawn, the exercise instructors, who will take you through the circuit. There'll be a warm-up, a circuit and a cool-down. And what we want you to be thinking about as you start the circuit is how are you feeling before you start? Do you feel like you're nice and relaxed? Have you done the safety check so you've got no chest pains? You haven't had any issues with any illnesses and you're fit to exercise? So if you are and you're feeling quite well, then this is what you've got to be thinking. Do you feel nice and steady so you're okay? And we're going to exercise along. So on a Borg scale, your rate of perceived exertion, what we spoke about before, is basically at the start of the exercise you're nice and relaxed and ready to warm up. As you start to warm up, you're moving down and you're starting to feel like you're going for a nice steady walk, so you start to feel about a 9. And as you're moving down further, then you're getting more to what we think about as a brisk walk. So you feel yourself warming up and you're getting out of breath. Now it's a good, healthy out of breath. Remember, it's exercise, so we would expect you to feel warm, feel flushed and get out of breath. As you start to get down to the 13, we know that you're working to the intensity that you should be working at. So that's the one. You can't maintain it all day long, but you can maintain it for the exercise period. So that's what we want you to be thinking about. So staying around this area. If you're starting to move around this area, you're working too hard. You're pushing yourself too hard. So pull it back, relax, either slow it down or take your arms out, but Mick and Dawn will show you that through the circuit of how to bring your heart rate back down if you're pushing your exertion levels too much. Then what we want to be doing is doing the cool down. So as we start doing this, we'll start to bring the heart rate safely back down. Remember, the cool down is just as important as the exercise. So as we start moving down, I expect you to be returning back to here. So if we can, we want you to start feeling like your breathing's returning to some normality and you start feeling yourself, you're cooling down yourself. If you are able to manage your heart rate, because a lot of people have devices now, or they can record their own heart rates, what you would want to be thinking about, what did my heart rate start at? So my heart rate started at 70. So when I cool down, I want my heart rate to be about 85 or less, and that tells me I'm cooling down. If you need any more advice on that, all you need to do is get in touch with the cardiac rehab nurses and the team, and what we can do is work out your training heart rate zones for that. That is quite easy, or you can find that on the internet, and where it'll just tell you how to work it out with your age minus if you're on any beta blockers. But it's very easy and we can do that with you. So what we'll do is we're going to do what we call level 1 today. So any circuits that's red is cardiovascular, and then the blue exercise is active recovery. So level 1, you're doing 1 minute of cardiovascular, then you do 1 minute of active recovery. So what you're doing is you're bringing the heart rate back down again. And then on your next red station, you're bringing it back up again. So what we'll be doing is working through that today. You will be able to access the other levels where you'll be able to download the cards, and that goes up to level 5. So eventually you'll target up to 2 red stations, 1 blue station, and that will be level 2. But that will all be explained with the cards. And that's basically what you need to know before you can start today. Thank you.
Okay, my name's Michael. I'm the exercise instructor for the cardiac rehab, and also my partner here, Dawn, is also an exercise instructor.
Hello, I'm Dawn.
I'm just going to run you through the warm-up. Yeah, so as was explained earlier, the purpose of the warm-up is pulse raiser, yeah, the mobility aspects, and some stretches. So we'll start with a nice gentle lift of our heels. Just nice gentle movements, down, loosen them joints off. And whilst we're doing that, we're going to start bringing our head into play by taking our chin down our chest and back up. Slowly up and slowly down. Just nice gentle movements. Taking them nice deep breaths in whilst we're doing it. Okay, I'm going to relax my head but keep my feet going. I'm just going to look to my right shoulder now. Bring my head back to the centre, and I'm going to slowly look to my left. And I just continue with that. Just nice and easy, just taking it round as far as you feel comfortable with. Okay, relax my head, keep my feet going still, stay with them nice deep breaths When I have a little shrug of my shoulders now, I'm going to take them up to chin height. Little circle at the top and back down. Just nice and easy. Good, stay with them nice deep breaths. I'm going to relax my shoulders now. I'm just going to gently push my arms out in front. Slowly out, slowly back. So we're still loosening all them joints up. Nice and easy. And as always, you have to keep smiling as if you really enjoy it. Okay, relax them arms, keep my feet going. I want to change my leg movement now to a nice gentle toe tap out in front. Just taking that foot out as far as you feel comfortable with. Good. Still working them ankles. I want to change that leg movement now to an heel dig. Stay with them nice deep breaths. Good, and then back to a nice gentle march. With this one, I'm going to plant both feet down, have a little tap to my right side, foot comes gently in and step over my left. And I just continue to do that. Just taking it again out, again as far as you feel comfortable with. Well done. So we start to work our way around the thighs here. I'm going to go back to a nice gentle march again. Then I'm going to go, just turn it to the right, so I'm going to take my heel towards my bottom. So I start to work my hamstrings. Again, just taking it up as far as you feel comfortable with. Good. And back to a nice gentle march on the squat. I'm going to change that leg movement now to a knee lift. So I gently bring my knees up. You start to feel it in your hip area. You start to warm the hips up as well. Nice relaxed breath. And back to a nice gentle march. I want to plant both feet down again. A little tap back on my right leg. Foot comes forward and I gently step back on my left. I'm just going to continue to do that. I'm bringing them bottom muscles into play now. Good, and then I go back to a nice gentle march on the squat. Just going to bring our upper body into play now, so I'm going to go back to them toe taps. And whilst I'm doing the toe taps, I'm going to gently swing them arms across the front. That's it, nice relaxed breathing. Now I'm going to relax my arms, keep my feet going. Changing that leg movement again to an heel dig. Them arms come back in, bicep curls now, slowly up, slowly back down. Well done. I'm going to relax my arms, keep my feet going. Go back to a gentle march now. Plant both feet down again. A little tap to my right side, foot in, out my left. And then just continue to do that. Whilst I'm doing that, arms are coming in, I'm going to take them out to the sides now, up the shoulder if you can, or as far as you feel comfortable with. If you do start to struggle, you can always take the arm work out first. Still struggling, just go back to a nice gentle march. Good, relax your arms, keep your feet going. Go back to that gentle march again. Once more, take my heel towards the bottom. Whilst I'm doing that, the arms are coming in, but this time I have a little plump push movement. And you can always take that arm work out if you start to struggle. Stay with them nice deep breaths. I want to relax my arms, keep my feet going. Changing that leg movement again to a knee lift. And as that knee's coming up, have a gentle touch with the hand. If you can, opposite arm, opposite leg. So nice, get a gentle twist of that torso. And you can always keep the arm work out if you wish. Okay, relax my arms, keep my feet going. Back to a nice gentle march again. Plant both feet down, tap back on my right leg, foot forward, out my left. And I just continue to do that. But whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to bring the arms back in, up to the front this time. Shoulder right if you can. Remember the easier option, just keep my arm like that. Okay, relax my arms, keep my feet going. Just going to incorporate a few stretches now. So next time you push your right leg back, you just hold it there. Front knees bend, back legs nice and straight. Nice deep breaths. And then come back up, gentle march. And then importantly, keep your feet moving. Plant both feet down, push that left leg out behind you. Heels comfortably on the floor. Okay, coming back up, gentle march. Okay, with this next stretch, you can do it slightly different ways if it causes too much discomfort. As demonstrated I don't. Plant both feet down and bend both knees if we stood. Push my right leg out. If we seated, just follow what Dawn's doing. What we're looking for is a nice gentle stretch on the upper part of our straight leg here. And back up, gentle march. Just going to work the other side. So again, plant both feet down, bend both knees, and push my left leg out this time. If you want a deeper stretch, you can always just point them toes up towards the ceiling as well. Back up, gentle march. Doing with them nice deep breaths. For this one, you might need to support yourself. So if you want to hold on to your chair or the wall, I just take that heel up towards my body. So I'm looking to take the heel up just as far as you feel comfortable with. I'm looking at a bit of a stretch on the front of my thighs here. Well done, and slowly back down. Just going to work the other side. Again, take my heel up. Stay with them nice deep breaths. And slowly back down. Back to a nice gentle march on the spot. Keeping them feet moving. Just going to stretch our whole body out. Gently pushing them arms out in front so we stretch them back muscles up. And roll these stretches for about 8 to 10 seconds. Now I'm going to let the arms drop down, keeping them feet going. Just a nice gentle march. Taking all the bottom of my back, gently pushing my elbows together. Causing too much discomfort, you can always just follow up again what Dawn's doing. And just taking the arms away from the lock and your bottom over. Well done. Just going to relax them arms down, keeping them feet going. Taking my right arm across now. If I want a deeper stretch in my shoulder, I can hold between my wrist and the elbow. And I'm going to let my arms drop down. I want to take my left arm across. Remember to keep smiling as if you're really enjoying it as well. Well done. And back by the sides. This time I'm going to take my right arm out, under my shoulder, push up my elbow, up my arm. Again, if this is causing too much discomfort for you, just follow what Dawn's doing, put my hand on the opposite shoulder. Good. And back out, back by the sides. Left arm, remember, on your shoulder. Causing too much discomfort, just work it onto the opposite shoulder. Well done. And back out, back on the sides. Last couple of stretches, my right arm's going to cross my body this time. So my elbows tucked in, palm facing up. I look to stretch my forearms and biceps up. And relax it off. Left arm. Again, just a nice gentle stretch. All I want to feel is a gentle pulling sensation. Any sharp pain, just stop them stretches. Relax my arms. I'm going to go back to a gentle march. This part of it is to take our right leg back up, so it's another pulse raiser. Go back into the toe taps. We're going to bring our arms back in, gently swinging them arms across the front again. Remember, if you do struggle at any time, just take that arm back up. I'm going to relax my arms, we'll keep my feet going. Change my leg movement to an heel dig. Arms are back in, bicep curls. Slowly up and slowly down, so everything's nice and controlled. Remember, all the movements in the warm-up are incorporated into the circuit, so it just gets you used to doing the movements. I'm going to relax my arms, keep my feet going. Go back to a gentle march on the spot. Again, I'm planting both feet down. Tap to my right side, foot in, out my left. And then just continue to do that. As always, just taking it out as far as you feel comfortable with. We're going to bring our arms back in, out of the sides, up to shoulder right. Good, nice relaxed breathing. And I'm going to relax my arms, keep my feet going. I'm going to go back to that gentle march again. Plant both feet down, back to them hamstring curls, take that heel towards my bottom. As always, just as far as you feel comfortable with. Arms are back in, little come and push. Hands round about waistline if you can. Good. I'm going to relax my arms, keep my feet going. I'm going to go back to a gentle knee lift. Good, and as that knee comes up, gentle touch with the hand. Opposite arm, opposite leg if you can. Stay with that nice deep breath. Okay, relax my arms, keep my feet going. Back to a gentle march again. From there, I'm going to have a little tap back, foot forward, out my left. And I just continue to do that. Arms are coming back in, up to the front this time. Shoulder right if you can. Okay, relax them arms, keep my feet going. And then we're going to go back to a gentle march. And that's the end of the warm-up. We're ready for our circuit now. So if you want to get your weights, your water, chair if needed, readily available, we'll start the circuit. Well done everyone. 3. Okay, we're going to start our first exercise, which is a sit to stand exercise. Dawn will be showing an alternative whilst I'm doing the sit to stand, and also if you start to struggle, I'll stay seated. So the first thing we need to do, stand or sit to begin with, it's your choice. We're going to start here, we're going to come up, slowly down, we're going to do it for 1 minute. Okay, hands across your chest, slowly up, slowly back down. Nice relaxed breathing whilst you're doing it. It's always best to have a nice firm base or a nice wide stance as you're coming up and down. Remember, working at your own pace. You'd always feel like you've got a little bit of reserve and you're not working flat out. Good. So just as an alternative, if you do start to struggle with this and you can't come in out your seat, an alternative is to push your leg out, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we change sides. Hold it for 5 seconds. But if you can, slowly up, slowly back down. Stay with a nice deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going on to our next exercise, which is an active rest station. So the purpose of this is to bring your heart rate down. As demonstrated, hands out in front. I'm going to slowly pull my elbows up, slowly let them down. Whilst I'm doing it, I'm just keeping them feet moving, but in a nice, very slow pace. Just a gentle lift of my heels. Well, that good. Turn back to the heart. Keeping them legs moving so we don't suddenly stop. Slowly up, slowly down. Remember, if you need to relax your arms up at any time, give them a little shake and then come back in when you're ready. You should start to feel like your breathing's coming down slightly on the active rest stations before we go on to our next cardiovascular one, which is mainly working the big leg muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put them weights down. You can use your chair for a bit of support here. You're just going to have a little tap to the side, foot back in, out to the other side. If you want to make it more challenging for yourself, you can bring our arms into play, as demonstrated by John. also is the seated option. If you wish to sit down and do it, you find it becomes a bit too challenging for you. Staying at a nice comfortable pace, staying in nice deep breaths all the time. Good. And we're still smiling because we're really enjoying it now. Don't forget the nice deep breaths. Take the arm work out if you need. 3, 2, 1. And back to our weights. We need to pick them up again. Hands by my sides this time. Nice wide stand still. And what I'm going to do is just dip down to one side, the right side, just as far as you can go. Come back to the centre. When I get back to the centre, just have a little toe tap. And I dip down to the left. And I'm coming back up, little toe tap, down the other side. Down. Staying with a nice deep breath still. Remember the rep range here is ideally wants to be around about 12 to 15. So each repetition ideally should take you around about 4 seconds to do. Slowly down, back to the centre, that little toe tap, down to the other side. You just continue to do that. Now done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting them weights down. Next stereo station. Again, you can use a chair for a bit of support. Take my heel towards the bottom. It's nice and easy. Want to make it a bit more challenging, you can bring them out like in. Sit. Slowly out, slowly back. Start to struggle, just take the arm work out. Stay with them nice deep breaths. Well done everyone. Just taking that heel up as far as you feel comfortable with. Hope you're all feeling well. Remember, feeling a little bit of reserve all the time. You never feel like you're working flat out. You do, just take that hamstring curl out. 3, 2, 1. Back to our weights. Careful march again. Okay, this one, just need our hands on our hips. And I'm going to gently push my hands out behind me. I want to keep them feet moving all the time. Slowly out, slowly back. And what we're looking for is for them palms to be facing each other all the time. Remember, if you do struggle, you can always take the weights out. Just do that nice gentle movements. And get in a weight that's comfortable for you. And you can feel it working. And slowly out, slowly back. And if you can, remember to count. You're looking for no more than around about 12 to 15 minutes. Everyone. Three, 2, 1. We're putting our weights back down. Okay, we're going on our next exercise. So it's another cardiovascular one. We're going to work our leg muscles. We're going to go into that knee raiser now. As always, just taking it as far as you feel comfortable with. Arms are coming in. If you wish, opposite arm, opposite leg. You get a nice gentle twist of your torso as well. If you're struggling with that, just keep that arm back out. You're just taking that knee up as far as you feel comfortable with. Remember how you want to feel? You want to feel like you know we're working. We've always got a little bit in reserve. Well done. Keep on a nice steady pace for you. Still smiling, still enjoying. Good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we need our weights again. Remember, you can do without weights. You haven't got normal weights. You can use water bottles, tins of beans. Something that's going to cause a bit of resistance. We're going to arms out to the front this time. Palms facing up. I'm just going to curl them arms up and slowly back down. And at the pace that's comfortable for you. Again, if you can do the old count, you want no more than 12 to 15 reps. This will all build muscle endurance, so that muscles build away longer. Like that. Slowly down and slowly back. Nice relaxed breathing, and we keep them feet moving all the time. Doing really well. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll put them weights down again. I'm going to do that nice gentle tap back now. Oh, sorry. Gentle march on the spot. We're going to do, bring them arms in. A nice brisk march. Start to tire, just take that arm work out. Keeping them legs going. Nice and upright, if you can. And a pace that's comfortable for you. Still feeling like I've got something in reserve. Remember, you want to challenge yourself a bit more, just bring that arm work in and follow what Dawn's doing. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we need our weights again. This one's going to work front of the shoulders, my chest, back of my arms, by gently pushing them arms out in front and pulling them back in. Slowly out, slowly back. Ideally, try to keep them arms more than shoulder width apart. And if you do struggle, you can always stop, give them arms a little shake, just come back in when I'm ready. Just a nice gentle march on the squat, or a nice gentle lift, as long as we keep them legs moving whilst we do it. Everyone. Do it again, and also shake them arms off. Come back in a minute. Feel like your arm head's coming down slightly near big rest stations. Or when we're working with the weights. 3, 2, 1. Okay, put them weights back down. And our next cardiovascular station, which is that little step back. Foot forward, back out. And just continue to do that. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to bring my arms in. I'm going to take them up to the front. And start to struggle up and take the arm back out. Just taking that foot back as far as you feel comfortable with. Arms, ideally no more than shoulder height. Again, taking over at a nice speed is comfortable for you. Keep smiling still. Let that foot fall back just as far as you feel comfortable. It shouldn't cause any discomfort. 3, 2, 1. We need our weights again for that gentle march. Once we've got the weights, keeping them feet moving but nice and gentle, we take them arms out to the sides now. Slowly up, slowly back down. Sit down. I'm going to work shoulders now. Again, shouldn't cause too much discomfort. Just take it out as far as you feel comfortable. And always just shake them arms off if we need. And come back again. And we're working with them weights. Feel a bit of resistance when you're lifting them. And always progress as we go through the different levels. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, putting our weights down. Now ideally this should be the time where we take our breathing rate again, using that bulk scale, as demonstrated earlier by Janine. Nice to get one. And then we go through the circuit once more. So everything we've done, all the exercises being shown, would be done again. Our circuit wants to be about 24 minutes in duration. Okay, we've reached our halfway point now. So this is when we check our breathing rate. Remember that bulk scale. And also, if you've got any watches, you could check your heart rate as well, which would have been sent to you, your heart rate training zones. We're at the halfway point, so we'll then do all the exercises we've done once more. Ideally, the exercise circuit should take it about 24 minutes in duration. Okay, once you've finished the circuit, that last circuit exercise, which has been with the weights, we need to cool down. The purpose of the cool down, we want to bring our heart rate down gradually, or breathing down gradually. Yeah, less chance of feeling a bit nauseous, dizzy. So, once we've finished that last exercise and we put our weights down, just a nice gentle march on the spot. Where everything's nice, slow control now. And whilst I'm keeping my feet moving, I'm just going to have a little shrug of them shoulders. Get rid of all that tension built up in your upper back muscles, shoulder area. Slowly up, slowly back down. Just at a nice, comfortable pace. I want to focus more on keeping that breathing nice and relaxed. Okay, I'm going to relax my shoulders while I'm keeping my feet going. I'm just going to gently push my arms out, opening them fingers. Again, get rid of all that tension there, so everything's nice, slow and controlled. Really focusing on them deep breaths. Well done, everyone. I'm going to relax them arms, keep my feet going. All I'm going to do now is a nice gentle toe tap. Keep that arm work out now. Nice open palm. What body should be nice and relaxed. Changing that leg movement, I'm going to change it to an heel dig. Here I'm just loosening my ankles up. Again, nice comfortable pace, being really slow and controlled. And back to a gentle march. And the purpose of the cool down is to bring that heart rate down. Get a lot more control in breathing. Plant both feet down, a little tap to the right side, foot in and back out. And just continue to do that. Good. Nice and easy. Well done. And then back to a nice gentle march. I'm going to take that heel up to my bottom and out them hamstring curls once more. But remember, really slow and controlled. Well done. After that gentle march, I'm going to go into them knee raises once more, so gently bring that knee up. And just as far as you feel comfortable with. Think nice and easy, slowing it down. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit better with your breathing. And the heart rate's coming down. going to go back to a gentle march once more. Doing them nice deep breaths. I plant both feet down, have a little tap back on my right leg. My foot comes forward, step over my left. And I just continue to do that. Remember, focusing on everything slow and controlled. Okay, next time you push your right leg back, I'm just going to hold it there. We're going to start them stretches now. Our front knee's bent, and back leg's nice and straight. Nice and upright. A few more deep breaths. And back up, gentle march. Just going to work the other side, so again I plant both feet down, push that left leg out behind me. We're looking at all them stretches around about 15 to 30 seconds now. Well done. Back up. Gentle march. Okay, with this next stretch, remember you can do the seated option if it causes too much discomfort for you. As demonstrated by Dawn. We plant both feet down, bend both knees, and just push my right leg out. Yeah, I want to work my hamstrings, just keep my foot flat. I want to extend that stretch into work my calves once more, and just gently pointing towards them. Stay with a nice deep breath whilst I'm doing it. And gentle march. Stay seated if you wish. Climb both feet down again, bend both knees, and push my left leg out. And the foot flat, a bit more than the hamstrings. Want to point the toes up, bring them calves into place. Well done everyone. And back up, gentle march. So with this next stretch you might need to support yourself if you want to hold on to the chair or the wall. I'm going to take that heel towards my bottom, just as far as you feel comfortable with. Get a nice stretch on the front of your thighs. And check your all balance. Think about keeping that support leg bent whilst you're doing it. And then slowly back down. Gentle march. Just going to work the other side. Take that heel towards the bottom. Well done. Knees together if you can. Few more deep breaths. And slowly let that foot drift down. Gentle march again. Nearly there. Okay, I'm just going to slow the leg movement down a bit more now. I'm just keeping the ball foot into the floor. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm gently push my arms out in front. So this should feel the stretch across the shoulder blades as we stretch them up and back and comes up. Nice relaxed breathing. Again, relax my arms, keep my feet going. I'm going to take all the bottom of my back, gently pushing them elbows together. Remember, if this causes too much discomfort, just follow what Dawn's doing. Just keep your arms away from the lower back. Gentle stretch is all you want to feel. Remember, we're just holding it for slightly longer on the cover. Well done. Relax my arms, keep my feet going. Just a nice gently lift still. Right arm across now. Warm between my wrist and my elbow. Get a nice stretch in that shoulder. Relax them arms down. I take my left arm across. And if that causes too much discomfort, your arm between your wrist and your elbow, you can also relax that other arm. Well done, and back by the sides. I'm taking my right arm up now, rest on that shoulder, push up my elbow, bottom of my arm to get a nice deep stretch. Easier option, just resting the hand on the opposite shoulder, as demonstrated by Tom. what I'll do, I'll back out, back on the sides. My left arm out, hand on my shoulder. And where you want to feel it, be a bent arm here. Even them 3 coils, stay with a nice deep breaths. That arm out, back by the sides. Last couple of stretches now, my right arm's across, my elbows tucked in. And you can push them fingers down, if it causes too much discomfort. Just gently put your arm relax. You want to feel it in your arms, forearms and your biceps. Relax the arm down, left arm across. A few more deep breaths. And then relax them arms, giving them arms and legs a little shake. And that's the cool down. Well done everyone.
Well done everyone, so that's the level 1 of the cardiac rehabilitation circuit. And remember, it's important that you do all 3 aspects. So you do the warm up, the exercise and the cool down. Don't miss any out because it's all important to that heart. You're letting the heart know through the warm up that it's going to start exercising, so you're getting it happy, getting it ready to exercise. Then you're making it work, and then when you're cooling down, you're letting it cool down nicely and making it realise that everything's starting to settle back down. So that's a nice, healthy way to do an exercise circuit. As you can see, you can make this as intense as you want. So you can increase the intensity by putting arms in, by lifting your legs higher, when you're doing your knee raises, so it brings more of your core in. So it's covering all your muscle groups. When you go walking, you're using the same muscle groups over and over again. So what Mick and Dawn have done today is to show you that simple exercises can use your full body range of your muscles and make you what we class everyday fit. So that you can go out and get on with your everyday life, go around, do your shopping, going out and enjoying your times. So that's what this circuit's all about making sure that you're nice and everyday fit from head to toe. Okay, thank you very much.